Tuesday, October 12th, training camp news. Buckle up. 49ers training camp news. They say a realistic target for Brandon Ayuk coming back is week 6. So unless you have an IR spot, I wouldn't even be touching them. And you already know guys like Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, a little bit more valuable now. Bills training camp news. James Cook is supposedly going to come back and practice today. It's still early, so it hasn't been confirmed that he's at practice yet. But it's Hard Knocks. You guys already know that he wants to be on Hard Knocks. Falcons training camp news. Michael Penix is not going to play in this week's game. I would just assume that none of the starters are going to play if he's not going to play. Patriots training camp news. Hunter Henry held out of practice yesterday. It's undisclosed. I hate when they do that. We want to know what's going on. Dolphins training camp news. Tyreek Hill is day-to-day with his oblique injury. And we love hearing day-to-day because there's still multiple weeks before the season starts. Eagles training camp news. A.J. Brown back at practice. Limited, but still back at practice. More Dolphins news. So Jalen Waddle is dealing with something as well. He's day-to-day. Injury undisclosed. I hate it. Hate it when they do that. Packers news. Jordan Love is undergoing some kind of procedure for a ligament in his left thumb, so non-throwing hand. It doesn't seem like he's going to miss any time, but something he's going to be dealing with. More Dolphins news. Surprise, surprise. Darren Waller is not ready to practice this week. When they asked Coach Mike McDaniels if he's going to practice this week, he said not this week, and that was it. More Falcons training camp news. Darnell Mooney, as of now, still labeled week to week. His week 1 might be in question. Jets training camp news. Mason Taylor. They said he was dealing with a high ankle sprain, but he's back at practice and practiced in full. Love to hear it. Commandos training camp news. Some running back news. Ja'Cory Crosskey Merritt. Dealing with a shoulder injury that was sustained in that preseason game. Seahawks training camp news. Ken Walker, they say he's alternating days in practice, out of practice. So they are really kind of just slowly ramping him up. Hopefully there's nothing in question about him actually starting the season. More Packers training camp news. This is about Christian Watson. They say he's going to start the season on the PUP, but they said he could be coming back very shortly after. So he's got to miss at least 4 weeks. I don't know, maybe week 5, 6, 7. But going to be coming back in the first half of the season is what they're making it sound like. Rams news. Stafford still not practicing. We hope he can get back next week, and then it's 2 weeks of practice.